Hello there, I'm Helen Saller, your Destiny Helper. I am coming to you once again with a video that I pray will be a blessing to you. Many of you have written me and asked questions. Why do the narcissists mock so much? Why do the narcissists take pleasure in mockery? And you know, a lot of times we think that they're just making fun, but really the narcissist is revealing the strength of you. And the only way he could devalue you is through mockery. The mockery lets you know that the narcissist sees something in you. They see a strength in you, and they need to devalue that strength. They see you in a powerful way, and they need to disengage you from that powerful moment. And so what the narcissist does is make you feel ashamed of that moment through mockery. You could be at church and lift up your hands, and the narcissist would tell you, I was totally embarrassed by you when you lift up your hands and it was quiet, and you vocalized that worship in a quiet moment, and you disturbed the pastor when he said anything. Or you are at the job and he said, why did you wear that outfit, and laugh at the outfit and mock the outfit, and look at those shoes. The shoes can be perfect with the outfit, and he'll say, why didn't you wear other shoes? Why did you wear those shoes? And he will laugh, just laugh and mock you. And you know what you feel? You feel 2 inches tall when the narcissists mock you, because they make you feel like you don't know how to dress, you don't know what you're doing, and so they laugh. They will even go on the job, and you are focus on your job, and you'll tell them, I'll be with you with just a minute, but you done told him your favorite person. They will seek out the favorite person on your job, because remember, the narcissist does their homework. They are very inquisitive. They've asked enough questions. You've given them enough information to let them know the perfect person on your job, how you are close to them. And so what the narcissist will do is get them and mock something you're doing that doesn't make any sense. I mean, there's nothing to mock. You are doing your work. You're very good at it, very excellent. But sometimes they can trigger something that's not there to make up something that they put there. And so the narcissist will laugh at you doing your job, making contact with your client, or doing or your customers, however, and then they will laugh, and the person don't know whether to laugh or not, because they are looking like, what is he laughing at? But because they respect the narcissist, they're thinking it must be funny, so they are laughing with the narcissist while looking confused in their eyes, and you're watching them laugh with the narcissist, and you become angry because you think their loyalty has been destroyed, and they are siding with the narcissist. But if you look at them, they are confused. They don't know. It's almost like there is a disassociation with the moment, and they are just as confused, wondering why is the narcissist mocking that moment when you are at your finest, when you are at your best. But when they confuse the moment, take the validity out of the moment, and they're laughing, they laugh with them. So now the moment is totally discredited, and you listening to the narcissist, you have energized and disengaged for the highest level of performance, until now you are becoming argumentative, you feel devalued, you feel shame, and so now you're not functioning at your maximum, and the narcissists know that you disengage from excellence, and now you're struggling. And when you get into the struggle, you know the narcissist disengage, because all they wanted to do was break that moment of excellence, break that moment when you were at your best, and they do it through mockery. Mirroring and mockery is different. When they mirror you because they want to be what you are, and it's good qualities, and they want those good qualities, so they mirror you to get them to themselves. Mockery is when they take those good qualities and bring them down, because they know that you got strength, so they mock you in weakness. You got excellence, so they mock you in a disability form, saying that you're not doing your best, and why are you doing that? Is that the way it's supposed to be done? Even if they don't know the job, even if they don't know know what you do. Mockery always deduce you and devalue you, but they take that and make fun and laugh. What devaluing is attacking you. Mockery is basically taking humor at the cost of your emotions, of your character. And that's what the narcissist does. And the narcissist may come home and you cook a meal. There's nothing wrong with the meal. You got the color coordination together. You got the food. It's the perfect steak, the perfect lobster. Whatever you doing, the food is delicious and tasteful. And the narcissist tastes it and just bursts out laughing. And you're asking why? Why are you laughing? And you taste it and you're now trying to find different ingredients that may not match what you're serving. And you can't find it. And the narcissist is saying it's too salty. It's too this. And to you, it's not. And you're looking at them. See, the narcissist use confusion as a powerful weapon to take your mind against cognizant decadence, where you are disassociated with the moment, you're confused with the moment, you don't understand the moment, and it's uncalled for. It doesn't even match the occasion. That's how crazy the narcissist can be, and that's how the narcissist can limit you in a powerful person that is in excellence. It's like a business owner, multi-million-dollar business, and the narcissists come in with mockery. And the mockery is letting you know they are feeling intimidated. They are feeling outsourced. They are feeling a lack of excellence, but they're transferring their feelings onto you, and they're using humor. And you can understand the disengagement. Your friends, your family, and then, like I said, you got an outfit, and then you can drive them. He said, well, why don't you drive tonight? And you get behind the wheel, and they're criticizing you the whole time, laughing the whole time. You almost hit that car. You were swerving in the other lane, and you did none of that. You did not swerve in the other lane. But do you know that you can listen to a person so long until you are convinced of what they call a truth, but to you it's an absolute lie, and then they mock you. They laughter can be intimidating. People who laugh at you through mockery can be just as disassociating and just as tremendous as a person who's devaluing you in anger. That's why you have to know who you are. When mockery comes, gray rock is the best thing, because you have to assess your mind, because your mind can get delusional with someone that you got invested interest in. The more you invest in the narcissist, the deeper he can go or she can go in your heart and in your emotion. That's why usually when the narcissist pulls something, guess what they do? They love bomb you at a height, because you're getting ready to drop. He's getting ready to come in, and mockery is just as strong devaluation, because of anger, because of the alternate reality, and you can't put it together. So what you do, you go to work harder, because when they mock you, guess what comes? Shame. And shame always demand to be covered. Shame always demand to be approved. So the more they mock you, you go after them for further approval. And when you go after them for further approval, that's what the narcissist wanted. They wanted that counter reaction. They wanted you to energize and running after them and coming after them to let them know you're important to me, and I don't know what I've done, but I brought shame. I done brought mockery. And you have to know mockery is your cue that you're on point. You are doing something that the narcissist want. He couldn't mirror that moment because he needed to devalue that moment. He needs to tear it down. And if you notice, it's usually you got a promotion on your job. He laughed and said, what? How did you get a promotion? When you told me and you didn't say anything, you never said anything. The narcissist will argue you down that you made a statement that you find nowhere in your mind in the historical fouls that you ever said that statement, and they will make up a world, and you are so convinced that they're right because they're so believable. Or they would, if you got an event to go to and you are dressed to the core, the narcissist will see you and laugh, and have you the downside from looking. Then you go and what you were wearing is what everybody have on, but you are now second rate because you allowed the mockery of the narcissist to get you out of being first class and got you in coach. And that's what the narcissist like to do. He like to minimize you to maximize himself, because when the narcissist feel intimidated by your business, intimidated by your success, intimidated by your intelligence, if he doesn't hit attack, he mocks you. Because who can come up against laughter? Who can come up against when the narcissist is mocking you, telling you what it is not? And you've been with them for 5 years, 10 years. And that's why usually something like this happens in the beginning of the relationship, in the beginning of the marriage. Because the more investment you have, the mask of the narcissist is off. So you are fully alert that this narcissist can betray your confidence, betray your character at any given time to satisfy themselves, because they're totally self-absorbed. Everything they do is about them. Even if it looked like it benefit you in the end, it's about them. Even the mockery, it's about them. And they're laughing at you because they saw the beauty of you and the strength of you. And you have to know that you have some fight back on the inside of you by knowing who you are. Never compromise your character. Never compromise your mind. Because once you compromise, the narcissist have exchanged his foolery for what you are. And you have exchanged your strength for what you don't want. And mockery is to bring in the undesirable to a desirable place. And they want to totally frustrate that place. They want to eliminate your happiness. And when they laugh, they leave you in question even after they long gone. The narcissists get thought fuel because they know you're thinking about it. They know that you're constantly meditating on what happened. What happened here? And I mean, it was the best. You know, you cooked dinner. They walked out on the dinner. They don't want the dinner. They're laughing because they telling you this don't go with what you're serving. I mean, if you have lobster, baked potato, green beans, and you got vegetables, everybody knows that is. He laughed. He said, well, who gonna put green beans with this? You shouldn't have put green beans. I would have had. And then he laughed. He was like, this is crazy. Man, I never seen anybody do this. Well, you was eating it last week. You didn't complain last week. Yeah, but they was intimidated by you this week because you told them you got a promotion. You told them you got a higher pay. You told them you register in school. You told them you met a friend, and the friend or a former professor, or you met somebody on the job and they got in a contract and they said and recommend you for a job promotion or recommend you for a project, and your business grew from last month. Mockery coming. He laughed. She laughed to make you intimidate yourself. They just laugh, and you start feeling what you think they're feeling, and you start bringing that, targeting yourself because you thinking they would never do this wrong. Oh, yes, they will, and more. The narcissist is there to defend themselves, to protect themselves, to shield themselves at the cost of you, at the highest cost of you. So mockery is a place of intimidation, but mockery is a place of citing. They have cited what you are. They have cited your strength. They see you and they don't know what to do with you. You are too powerful for them to deal with, so they minimize the size that they saw and bring you down so they can deal with you, because you was too much for them to deal with at first. And you got to know that mockery isn't mockery. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with what they think about you. And what they think about you is powerful. You are a powerful instrument. in your business and your motherhood, in your education. You are creative. They haven't killed your creativity. You sleep and you come up with these great ideas. And because the narcissist is right there, you end up sharing those ideas, or you call them on those ideas. They make you feel like they're really concerned. If the narcissist is just a date and y'all are not married, you're not living together, then what the narcissist did is get you to call them. And when you call them, they go to work. The mockery. And what it is, the narcissist is letting you know their shame, their condescension that they're trying to transfer over. And you must know that mockery has nothing to do with your intelligence, nothing to do with your skill level, and that you are more powerful than the laughter. And the more people they bring in through smear campaign, then they turn it to humor at your expense. That means that's a flying monkey. They was able to break them down. But a lot of times people don't really know how to act because it's not funny, it's not humorous, and they think that it's really hurtful, but they don't know how to assess that emotion with laughter, because now the narcissist is not mirroring. He's breaking the mirror. She's breaking the mirror so you won't see your reflection. And they lay down in your face, in your mind, so the reflection could be of them laughing. That is horrible, because you are totally stripped when they take fun and when they mock you. Whatever you say, they mock it. We call that the parrot effect. And the parrot effect is mockery. They sound off everything you say. They mimic everything you say. It's like being between two mountains, the echoes bouncing off. They echo everything you say, except what you're saying is good and right, but they make it seem like something is wrong. So when you are experiencing the mockery of the enemy or the narcissist, know this: you are seen in your power, you are seen in your excellence, you are seen in the greatest position that you can be. And the only way he can minimize that moment is through mockery. But remember, he's mocking you opposite of what you really are. Then you don't receive that. You stay up, make him work, and in the end, who really gets the last laugh? Well, I pray that you've enjoyed the video. Many of you have asked questions, why do he mock me? That's why he mocked you. He mocked you because he saw your strength. He saw your power. He saw the excellence of you. He didn't see you devalued. He saw you at your ultimate, and he couldn't handle it. So to bring you down to size, he used mockery. And when he mocked you in front of your friends, don't be so hard on your friends, because they don't know what to do with that. It caused maximum confusion because it was detached from the true moment, and they didn't know what to do with that. Well, then you stay where you are. You train your mind to be who you are under all conditions and circumstances. So I pray that that answered your video. Those of you who want sessions with me, please feel free to write me at destinyhepper12s@gmail.com. destinyhepper12s@gmail.com. And I'm calling all empaths. I want to do a class with all empaths at every level, every range, every dimension, every realm, and that the realms are the super empath. I want to do a class with all empaths. I want your feedback and questions and answers in the class as we go through the class. I want you to write me if you are interested in class, destinyhepper12s@gmail.com, and say, Helen, I am interested in the class. Sign me up. When I get enough interest, we're going to pursue this on Zoom, and it's going to be awesome with empath. You were made to impact the earth. Empath, you were made to impact events. With earth is settled, and when there are many catastrophes, you are looking for empath. Empaths are not always Christians. You can be an empath and not be a Christian. You can be an empath and be a fivefold ministry, and you can be empathic. Elijah was empathic. Elisha was not. Elijah Elisha took compassion upon all the captives that he took. That was empathy. He was a prophet that had great empathy, where Elisha was not. He was a fire and brimstone prophet. He'll kill you better than to just let you go and you continue your journey. So we want to know the differences in the empath, Christian, non-Christian, and they are still powerful. They operate with mercy. They do certain jobs, and with them things get easier. They take confusion out. They bring destruction out. They take to minimize hurt and pains. Do you know the empaths are very, 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 very powerful people, and when they are around you, they can be such a blessing and an honor. And then we want to talk about when the empath become frustrated, when the empath shift, what happens when the empath go to the dark side. We want to talk about that, because dealing with narcissistic relationship, a lot of time it is challenging for the empath. So please write me Destiny Helper 12s@gmail.com. If you are interested in it, leave your contact information and I will be calling you, because this is going to be second to none. This class is going to be very, 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 very powerful. I am looking forward to you on the next video. Remember to like and share the page and subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Push that bell, and every time I come on with a new video, you will be alerted. You will never be in the dark. You will be the one to know what I'm doing, and as soon as I do it. Thank you so much for writing me in the comments that are in the bottom. Thank you so much. And once again, I appreciate you. And my daughter, Dr. Bryan, she's Carmen Bryan. She's a licensed therapist. Please, if you need a licensed therapist, I want you, or you want a woman who's #1 in the state of Washington when it comes to being a licensed therapist and a specialist in the narcissist arena. Dr. Carmen Bryan, Overcoming Narcissist Abuse. Please find her on the YouTube channel. She is awesome and you will not be disappointed. And once again, all empaths, make sure you write me destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. Let's get this going and let's be the trainers for others. I will see you on the next video, and don't forget, subscribe. God bless you.